Hi folks, welcome to Right Outside with Big Bow Outdoors TV. I'm your host Matt Propelka, and we have another Pro Staff Takeover. Pro Staffer Ryland Hughes has produced another segment for us with a couple of great hunts, so I'm going to kick it over to Sean Davis and he's going to get things rolling for you.
Feels like just yesterday we were climbing down of our tree stands in late season. Well, it's already mid-July now, and we're out here taking inventory of deer for this upcoming season. So we got corn, we got some other stuff we're going to put out. But before we do all that, we're going to take you to a hunt from last year. First week of the season last year, Rick and I were able to take a great doe, actually on the same property here. Heading into the same area now. We're going to put the corn out, put some cameras up, and see how the property looks since we haven't been in here from last year. So you guys stay with us, enjoy the show, and we'll get back with you soon.
It's September 24th. It's that early season doe season in Allegheny County. I'm out with Ricky. We've had a great morning so far. First time out, you kind of expect some ups and downs, but pretty much nothing went right, from my stand being stuck together to Rick not being able to pull the backpack up. But that's what early season's for. Trying to get a doe down. So out here having fun. My first time out. I think Rick's been out a couple times, but it's a nice cool morning, 50 degrees. So see what happens. If not, we got all the kinks worked out for next time.
We had a batch of group of bucks come through early in the morning. The action really started to pick up on us. One of the deer in that batch of group was a deer that we named Junior. He's a great up-and-comer for this year. Really looking forward to seeing him. But action is really starting to heat up for us now, especially with the does moving later in the morning. So we should be able to get a doe down. I was right. What? This spot. It's my second year hunting this piece of property. I killed the biggest buck of my life here last year. First time in, we're in early doe season. We come in here trying to obviously shoot a doe. We have 4 bucks that come in here. One deer that me and Rick talked about, we probably would have killed that deer. 2-year-old, nice 8-point. I'm saying to Rick, I don't want to shoot a doe here. And then sure enough, she comes right back in here, 10 yards. I got to fill the freezer, meat in the freezer. I couldn't pass that shot up, and I put that arrow right on her shoulder. I didn't see her fall, but she can't take that. She probably ran 50, 60 yards and probably piled up that way, so I'll take that. September 24th, I got Ricky running a camera. I mean, this is as real as it gets. PA archery hunting, man. It doesn't get any better than that. So, I pile drive, threw her right behind the shoulder. Big cut broadhead. So, shakes, baby.
This is Chuck White for Bucks and Bows Archery. Whether you're a beginning archer or a seasoned veteran, we can meet all your archery needs. Bucks and Bows Archery is a Matthews, Bowtech, Elite Archery, and PSE dealer. Bucks and Bows is a full-service archery pro shop. Whether you're looking for that new bow customized to your exact specifications or simply need fine-tuning of existing equipment, we have the technicians and pro staff to get the job done. I'd like to personally invite you to stop by and check out our wide selection of bows. We hope to see you soon.
Why did you miss? Was it you or was it your bow? Maybe it's time for a change. Step up to the Prime Performance Zone, an advanced accuracy system of superior strength, balance, and control. It's the most advanced and most accurate system ever made. The Prime Performance Zone compensates for less than perfect conditions, giving you accuracy in the field when you need it most. So was it you that missed? I'm betting it was your bow.
At Motorist Mutual Insurance, we protect what you love and provide security when you need it most. Our independent agents offer you quality products backed by a claim service that's second to none. Why choose Motorist Mutual Insurance to protect your autos, home, business, and life? Because we have policyholders and not shareholders. That means serving your best interest is our only focus. Brought to you by Joseph Keppel & Son Agency, Motorist Insurance. You know us, a member of the National Association of Mutual Insurance Companies.
Here she is, probably, 2 or 3 year old doe, big mature doe, really healthy deer. We got a healthy herd here, Western Pennsylvania, at least where we're hunting. So like I said, can't ask for anything better. I made a pretty good shot on her. We had some trouble finding her because she was running in circles on us. But like I said, nothing. Can't ask for anything better with Ricky running the camera. It's my first doe of the year, so. What Ricky's up next, so hopefully this week or next week we can get him one down, but get her cleaned up, get her out of here, and try to get Rick to work on time. So it's a good start. Thank you.
Well, early season comes to an end here in Pennsylvania. We're going to shift our attention to killing bucks here later in the year. Before we do that, we're going to jump up into Wisconsin with Derek Fieser, where he's able to connect on a great deer.
Hey folks, it's November 3rd. We're hunting Ted Merrim's family farm here in Buffalo County, Wisconsin. This place is off the chain. There's bucks running everywhere. They killed a big 176 just right on the backside of the hill here that we're hunting. A doctor owns a piece of the land that runs right up against the backside of Ted's. We're just hunting off the side of a bluff here. It's a perfect little funnel, and these bucks just come around come around this bluff, set checking for does. So we're just sitting in the tree. We're gonna spend all day here. Hopefully we can knock one down here before sundown. Stick with us, folks.
November 3rd, we got in the stand. It was the first day of the hunt. There's no better feeling than being in Buffalo County. We've seen a lot of good deer, just nothing that we wanted to shoot the first day. Second day of the hunt started out great. I seen a really good buck. He came in, but I misjudged him. Just shot underneath his belly. And then the following day, the weather kind of turned nasty. Got real windy and stuff, so we decided to get in this tower blind because we know our scent and stuff would be sealed.
Hey folks, November 5th. Winds are swirling tonight. This is our second year hunting this farm. Ted Merrim's Tri-State Outfitting. They're going for shifty winds all night, so we slipped up in this scent tight blind. It's perfect. We're in the middle of a field, but there's corn on one side of us, there's beans on the other. He cut a swath of corn, and the does are hitting it big time. We seen a big buck out here the other night chasing a doe. So we're just set up here. This is our best option for the night because the winds, like I said. Stick with us. We're gonna kill something big. We got the decoy out in front of us. It's gonna get good.
Right after I rattled, I looked to my left. We had a good buck coming in. Had to react quick. He was coming to the decoy real fast. Kind of had to decide whether or not he was a shooter. I was able to get my bow drawn, but when I drew back, my left arm clunked the back of the stand, made a loud noise. The buck looked straight up at us, pegged us in the tower blind. Greg was able to get the camera out the window. It was so tight trying to get it on film, but we were able to accomplish both, and we ended up with a good deer that day.
Hey folks, we're first time hunting out of an elevated blind here at Ted Merrim's. We just smoked I don't know what he is, big 8, big 9, he just big mature buck. Just came into the decoy. We rattled. We had 2 does behind us. I'm pumped. Yeah, me and my buddy Craig behind the camera.
He was all jammed up in here. It's tight.
Yeah,
He never hunted out of these.
He's trying to get drawn, the bow. I mean, it's tough to get drawn in here with a bow, but it's perfect, directly downwind. But that's why we picked here tonight. We couldn't have got this done anywhere else except in a scent tight blind. It's perfect. Worked out great. Smoke. So that's what you want to see, folks. The old blood sport, muddy blood sport. So.
Pretty.
Hey folks, here at Ted Merrim's Tri-State Outfitting. Just killed a big 9, probably 3.5, 4.5 possibly. Big deer, we're pumped. Killed him right over the decoy. 20 yards, just smoked him. Ran up the hill, tipped over. Pumped. Got my buddy Greg behind the camera, filming. Got it all captured. This is our first kill on film. We struggled. We finally got the monkey off her back. So,
Good job, man. Good shoot.
Great.
Pretty buck.
Congratulations to Derek and to Sean. Those were two terrific hunts and really enjoyed you taking us along with you. Now we're going to hop over to the Big Bow Kitchen where Richie Swagger and I are going to make some fajitas. Here we are. Back at it again.
Back in the kitchen.
That's right.
Here we are. Imagine that.
Welcome to the Big Bow Kitchen. Today, Richie and I are going to make some venison fajitas, and this is a pretty easy recipe, so I think it's one that you're going to want to try. A couple of ingredients you're going to need to get started: cayenne pepper, some oregano, you'll want some black pepper, I prefer it fresh ground, garlic salt, and then any type of seasoned salt. We happen to be using some of the Conagra wild game seasoning, but you can use Lowry's or Jane's or any of your favorite seasoned salt. This is really just something that you're going to toss the venison in prior to heating it up and putting in the fajitas. So next step in the process is going to be to pull out a couple of steaks, cut them into 2-inch strips. So we're going to get started on that right now.
I'm getting hungry.
Me too. So while I have put Richie to work here, he's cutting these into strips. I think this is going to be good. A really important thing you want to make sure when you're trimming this is to get all the fat and silver skin off. Otherwise you'll take a bite of your fajita and drag half a deer out, and that's not what you want. You want bite-sized pieces, but a little bit longer. You don't want to get too carried away with bite-size. You're not trying to make ground meat. You're simply trying to make some nice strips of fajita meat. And normally fajita is made out of flank steak, so these spices were designed to tenderize meat. This is actually a pretty nice looking steak here, so I think these are going to wind up being real good fajitas. Can't wait to give it a try.
Use a sharp knife.
Yes,
Don't cut
your sharp knife. And we're going to start off with 2 teaspoons of the seasoned salt. And again, in this case, we chose Conagra's Nature's Flavored Seasoning. So that's 1, 2. Yeah, you can start with that.
I'm going to start.
He's going to start with the pepper because
I see black pepper on the list.
Yes. So 1/4 teaspoon garlic salt. Here's my cayenne pepper. This is going to add a little stank to it. Half teaspoon of cayenne. 1 teaspoon dried oregano. I shortchanged that one a little. Look at that.
Nice.
Half teaspoon black pepper.
Right, we have some left over.
That's right. Now, you want to get this good and mixed up, so what I did was we're going to make it in this Tupperware container.
Perfect.
Give it a real quick shake.
Agitate.
Agitate it. I'm probably going to sneeze because of the pepper.
For the past 27 years, the Three Rivers chapter of the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation has raised over $3 million to help conserve habitat and fund research for an American treasure, the wild elk. Come help us continue the tradition with an evening of good friends, fine dining, and an exciting auction. Your participation can help the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation leave a healthy and thriving elk herd for future generations.
ABC Glass and Mirror is your full-service commercial and residential glass specialist. Whether you need custom shower enclosures, same-day screen or thermopane repair, a new tabletop, or a commercial storefront, call the experts with over 30 years of experience. ABC Glass and Mirror is fully insured. They're located on Route 8 just off the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Stop by and visit our friendly staff today. 15 years, Blue Mountain Environmental Management Corporation has been dedicated to reducing environmental impact, preventing workplace injuries, and limiting our clients' liabilities. Our staff of environmental scientists, engineers, and technical specialists are committed to providing innovative safety solutions, comprehensive environmental consulting services, and source testing to keep your business compliant with ever-changing regulations. Blue Mountain Environmental, the leader in environmental services. Welcome back. We're in the BBO kitchen making some fajitas. Now all we have to do is get this on the meat. We're going to probably put it in a bag so we can shake it all up. It's almost like a little shake and bake. We'll put this on the meat and put it in the refrigerator for half an hour, and then we'll be ready to roll. So,
Or somewhat evenly.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and put that last little bit in there.
All right.
Okay, so we have all the seasoning in there. And now,
More shaking?
we're gonna do a little shake and bake.
All right.
Just like making chicken when we were kids.
And I helped.
That's right. And any of you young kids out there probably don't know what he's talking about. Here's what we're gonna do. Richie and I were out earlier today, and we were checking some trail cams. And Richie thought for a minute that he forgot to turn on his trail cam.
I did, because I can't remember anything anymore. But it was
But
on.
you actually did.
It was on.
You did turn it on. So we're going to run downstairs while we let this spend about a half an hour in the refrigerator getting ready to cook it. You just want to give the spices some time to work their way in, penetrate the outer layer of the meat, and make sure that they're evenly distributed. But we're going to run downstairs and have a look, see what he got on his camera. So stay tuned. We'll be back with you in a few minutes.
Okay, we're back from checking trail camera photos, and all I can say is I can't wait for the season to start, so I think that's good enough. And we're going to start cutting our vegetables. So let's get started with that. We're not cutting meat anymore, Tom.
Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is get the oil heated up here in this here giant pan. And then we're going to add the onions and the peppers and cook them till they just start to soften. We'll start with the onions. Add them in here. Add in the peppers. And we're just going to stir these guys around until they start to soften, and the onions will have to break up because we had them in wedges here. So, okay, now we've sautéed the peppers and the onions here, and they're just starting to get soft. You don't want to cook them all the way through here because you're going to add them back in later in the recipe. But we're just going to set these aside here. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so we've got these guys set aside. We're going to add just a little bit more oil, and it's time to start getting the venison cooked. I think I might be getting a little too dainty there. We'll just dump it in. Stir fry it, old school. This is how I grew up, stir frying in college. Okay, so we've got that in there now. We're going to let it brown, then we're going to flip it over. That smells good. Looks like everything's browned on both sides. So now we're going to put the peppers and the onions back in. We're going to finish this off. You getting some close-ups there?
Yes, sir.
I think he does. I do actually. I'm trying to get some more onion on.
Let me see if I get Richie with it on. There you go.
Yeah, huh? Some more?
You're good. Oh, I'm good here. How's the fajita?
Does that mean good? Because mine's good.
No, great.
Excellent.
All right, that was it.
As always.
Easy fajitas. This is probably one of my favorite recipes.
This is good. This is good.
I would have to say this, the venison bourguignon, is one of my absolute favorites.
Is that the one that bursts into flames?
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I enjoyed having the pro staff come in and take things over a little bit. Also, those fajitas weren't too bad. So until we see each other again, you keep stepping right outside your back door.